All right. Game on. You guys are already here and ready to go. Hang on 2 seconds. Hey guys, just so you know, Atlas is down. They're working on it. It's having some issues. So, just so you know. All right, let's get right into it. Tyrell, and there's Seaflow. What's up?
Do you want to take a Tyrell first?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Seaflow, please.
Oh, okay.
No, I agree, ladies. I agree, ladies first. Tyrell.
I'll take it. Happy holidays, everybody.
Well, thank you.
No,
What's the
honestly, the latest and greatest. I actually don't have too much. I just started making calls. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I just I'm contacting my buyer. I'm talking to that one buyer in South Bend as of right now, getting some information out of him. And then I'm trying to get in contact with Mia about that. I haven't heard back from her.
Yeah, see if I think they're pretty soured on the whole situation. But
what would that look now? What would that look like? If we were to do some sort of
like a cash deal, if you have somebody, I can't imagine they'd say no to it. You know what I mean? I would just tease her with it and just say, "Hey, I've got a buyer that's really interested. Do you want to do anything?" And if she says no, then you just move on.
Fair. Okay.
But remind her that the whole point of this is to get these things sold. And if she is totally ghosting you, I have no problem with you going straight to the seller. Fair. And say, and just be straight up. Say, hey, she got really mad at us because we brought a lot of potential buyers all at once. And I, and say we were just trying to create competition to, potentially drive the price up. So I know she's upset about that, but it's a great tactic to get something sold and get it sold for more than what we thought we could get. And so, hang on 2 seconds. You know what time it is?
But my TSA pre isn't on my ticket.
Your TSA pre isn't?
Yeah.
I added it last night. You saw me.
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm
Yeah, just go to the desk. They can add it.
Yeah, I'm already upstairs. I don't know if it's worth it.
Okay.
Maybe it is.
Is it busy?
Not like crazy busy, but I want to take all my crap out of my bag.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I would just go back to the desk if you've got time. Okay, later.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Don't have kids. That's always my advice. I get calls when they know. Okay, so yeah, I mean, again, it kind of goes towards our idea of, let's do things where we don't get stuff under contract, that we just go and say, hey,
so we'll look at everything.
We'll partner with you, and let's see if we can find you a buyer. And just say we have a huge network of buyers that are investors, and that's what you need in this situation. Especially, nobody's going to buy that for like, hey, I want to live in 3 houses. So yeah, I would give her a warning shot of, hey, been trying to get a hold of you. You don't seem to want to respond, and I know you're mad at us because of the large amount of buyers we brought. But at this point, all I can do is go straight to the seller, and do this only after you have a buyer that you think is interested. Say, I don't want to go around you, but I'm going to have to go right to the seller just to get some answers. See what she says. Again, all these are tactics that we're testing.
If I was bluffing.
Well, don't bluff. Why do you want to bluff?
I don't know.
You don't want to bluff in this situation. You want to be in charge. So you don't want to, because it does us no good to not have a buyer and then come and say we have one. Because we're not getting it under contract anymore. It's we're coming in and saying, hey, I've got somebody. If you want, this person, let me know. But your buyer's got to be solid and ready to walk it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I'm saying, I mean, getting under contract is one thing. It's funny. I talked to a lady yesterday. They get 90-day, like not inspection periods, but they get these houses under contract for 90 days. And I'm like, I got to find out more about that because we're doing 15, and I thought that was a ton. But yeah, they're getting people under contract for 90 days.
Are these direct to seller?
No, it's a company. Here, I'll even give it to you guys. Super nice girl. She had one of our properties under contract, and so we couldn't put it on investor list because they're like, yeah, this thing's already listed, and we're like, no. And she had it listed, and the contract had ended in November. And so it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, okay, she kind of tested the waters for us, but you can have things not under contract. But I just think it's a situation where as long as we're straight up with everybody and say, hey, I'm going to help sell this too if you want me to. Are you opposed to me finding a buyer for you? No, it wasn't renovation. She's got a whole, I'm trying to find the name of her name's Christy. Where'd she go?
It's in the chat.
Oh, did you put it? Yeah, Marilyn put it in the chat. Oh, it's in mine. Yeah, just throw next. It's like next key or gen key or something. Yeah, just throw it in there.
Next Key Collective.
Yeah, and she's got a whole back end. She disposes, she does everything. She's super great. So, and what? Yeah, she's a TC. So, guys, if you end up using her, just let her know I said call, because she'll appreciate the fact that we're trying to help her out as well. But
That's super cool. She does TC work too.
She does it all. She does it all. I don't know her yet. I haven't vetted her completely. But when people are the jack of all trades and master of none, it always makes me like, eh. So I want to find out more.
Right.
But it's something to look at. And she's got a we'll teach you TC, no problem. There's a lot more going on there with TC. And Toby, I'm going to bring you up because you got something interesting too. Okay, good. You guys, we got a ton to talk about today. So, okay, Tyrell, that's what I would do, and I'd just be straight up with her and be super frank.
Yes, sir.
And that's I'm trying to lean towards that with everything now. And then, guys, I've totally decided that I'm going to start school. What I think we might do is 2 hours here, the same 2 hours that we've done as we transition into school. But school is still learning the program. It's incredibly simple. So there's not a whole lot of stuff I can change. But the best part of the whole thing is everybody that signs up. Now that's the thing is you'll have to sign up. It's going to be $50 a month, which is pricey, but everybody you bring in, you get half. I've set it up. You can do it 10%, you can do 20, 30, 40, and they say like just do 10%. And I'm like, no, I'm going to do 50%. That way, everybody you guys bring in, you get $25 every month that they stay subscribed. And so if we all build this thing together, everybody wins. And so you guys get paid, I get paid. I'm kind of excited about that because it's the only, I think it's the only format that lets you do that. I know Richard will give you like a tiny piece to tell somebody to come, but I'm giving you 50%, and that's $25. So you do have to sign up because I'm trying to figure out a way around it that I can give out a free membership, but I can't find it. But if I can find free for you guys, that's what I'll do. But you just have to get 2 people to sign up, and then it is free. And then everybody else you get is just money in your pocket. So if you can find 10 people to sign up, you're making an extra $250 a month. That's pretty sweet. As I've been killing myself trying to figure out a way to make you guys money while we're doing all this, so you can pay for, PropStreams and Atlas and all that stuff.
How are you?
So that's kind of the plan.
Pretty good.
Are you in Chicago?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Toby, we can hear you, just so you know.
Nice and cold there?
So there you go. So, and so I'm going to take off tomorrow, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, because not much is going on anyhow. And I'm going to be working on that to get it up and running. No, that's not the link for promoting. That link is the, oh yeah, well, that is the link to promote. But don't promote anything yet because I haven't gotten it done. Let's start promoting on, Friday. We'll do it together, okay? It started already, the school. Yeah, so that's going to be the link that you use. So, but again, let's do it on Friday when I've got some content in there, because right now it's just you'd walk in and there's no desks or chalkboards. It's just an empty. I mean, I haven't done anything yet. So the next 2 days I'm going to be working on getting that all up and running, and my girls are going to help me out with that. So, yeah, I think that's exciting. I hope that's exciting for you guys. I hope it's a motivation. Hey, if it flops, it flops. I'm more than happy to try things, and if they fail, they fail. But I have a feeling just that you guys can make money too. Finally get you guys kind of in the game to make money while you're spending all this time. So it's kind of a passive way to make it. Plus, the best part is we build our network. And so now we've got more people that we can lean on, more people that can help us, all that stuff. Okay? All right. So let's go. Tyrell, is that good? Does that make sense?
No. Yep. We're all good.
And that's kind of, we gotta give that a name. It's gonna be like a friendly wholesaling, or I want to get wholesaling out of people's mouth, because I don't like the connotation that we're just coming in trying to screw people and sell their house.
I got her on the phone if you're ready.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, can I just put you on hold real quick?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead real fast. That's fine. Okay.
Okay, so here, I'll give you guys a quick synopsis of what's going on. Toby found these guys. They bought a property sub 2 years ago with 2 other people. One I knew, one I didn't know, was the original private money person for the down payment. Long story short, they had a tenant squatter for 9 months, and they got a new private money person because we ran out of money. So one partner left. He hadn't bought into any money to the table, so he left, and a new one came in to stabilize. Our plan was to refi, renovate, and sell. I got an agent to help coordinate and manage renovation, but it took my partners 9 months to determine that we couldn't qualify for a renovation loan. So she's in a world of hurt right now. The agent quit because we didn't follow through, but it's become obvious that my partners on this deal don't know what they're doing. So, number one, always make sure you vet your partners. Don't just do it. Don't just be like, hey, I think this would be great. What's the address? Did you ever get it, Toby?
Give me a second. She sent me photos. I was just looking at the pictures.
Okay, cool.
Address 2910 Bellevue Avenue, Kansas City, Missouri. 2910 Bellevue, Belle View Avenue, Kansas City, Missouri.
Missouri. Okay, let's take a look now. Okay. Now they did renovate, or
Yeah, I don't think
it's a
so.
cool house. It's got a lot of character.
Okay, sorry about that. We're back.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm just kind of sorting through some pictures that you sent me, and trying to see if I
Yeah.
can get these pictures sent over to him so he can actually have them. Yeah,
Okay.
the interior doesn't look terrible. I mean, looks like the kitchen floor needs to be done. Cabinets, countertops are in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, I also have, I've had several contractors, inspect it, give me quotes, all that. So I could share, what that looks like. In terms of, to get it up to ARV, it's about 80 to 100, 80 to 100,000 in repairs.
Oh, wow.
So,
All right, let's pull Trent up and see what he's got to say about what can possibly be done, if anything, can try to help get you out of the situation.
Hey there, can you hear me okay?
yes.
How are you? My name's Trent Kamerman. Toby brought this to me and he said, "Hey, what can we do to help?" And it sounds like you've been going through it. Tell me your first name.
For a couple years.
And what's your first name?
My name's Amy.
Amy? Okay, good to meet you. Well, tell me, Amy, like more than anything, let's cut to it. What do you want out of this?
I mean, honestly, I'm happy to walk away from it if that, if it doesn't, I don't want it to go into foreclosure.
Okay.
I mean, I would like to try to salvage it, try to get some money out of it, but if that's not feasible, I'm happy to just walk away.
Okay, so yeah, and the fact that you're feeling that way is awesome. Let me see if we can, because it is one of those things where getting the monkey off your back is almost more valuable sometimes than walking with anything. Let me run through everything. You've got a mortgage right now, correct?
But the original owner.
Okay, so you did a sub 2.
Yeah, it's a sub 2.
Okay, and so where is the original owner right now? What is he saying to all this?
He's pissed, and because
Okay.
we haven't paid the mortgage in a few months.
Okay, and is the mortgage about $700? Is that correct?
Yeah, I think with everything like PITI, it's 1,000. So yeah, I think
$1,000.
the mortgage
Okay.
$800.
And you're back. You're 3,000 in the hole.
At least. Yeah. He's also started legal proceedings, he says, and
Okay.
so we've apparently racked up like $5,000 in legal fees, which I don't know how legit that is, but that's what he says.
No, that's fine. Okay, and what's he doing legally? Because now, did you do this as a mortgage takeover, or what was the way you guys received the property and secured it with him?
Yeah, so we did it subject to, and we paid him, a down payment, and so we are paying on the mortgage, and we own title.
Okay, you don't own title. The bank owns title, correct?
Well, right, yes.
Okay, cool. So let me ask you real quick. What'd you put down?
We put down about 30,000.
Okay, so you gave him 30,000, and
Yeah.
then now you're behind. Let's call it five or 6,000.
Yeah.
Okay, Yeah, I mean, we can break this all down and make it a little bit more like bite-sized chunks on eating this elephant. So let's okay, so you need to come up $5,000. He's pissed because did he stop? Okay, do you have access to the mortgage statement on the bank's website?
I don't. I've communicated with him, and so I could get that information.
Yeah, we need that. And so, yeah, and tell him that, I mean, and I'm more than happy to talk to him, kind of settle things down a little bit, because I get where he's at. He's nervous. Bottom line is he's got $30,000 in his pocket that he could use to pay the rent. And if he's smart, he's doing that. Because you don't want it, he doesn't want it to default. And we don't want it to default either. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out his loan amount right now is 157,000. Is that correct?
I believe it's about 160.
160. Okay, cool. And then and you gave him. Why did you guys give him 30,000? What was that all about? Is that what you were trying to make up his equity?
You know, I don't know. I joined.
Oh, you came in late. That's right. Yeah, I read what you sent, Toby.
Yeah, I mean, I was super new, you know, and I didn't know what I was doing. So, and I had the money, and so I came in as a PMP, and that's what was the down payment was, you know.
I've been there and I've done that, so I know exactly where you're at. I can sense what a pain in the butt that was. Okay, so you put how much did you put into it?
So I haven't put any money more into it. My partners have, though. So we've each put about 30,000 into it. So.
Okay, and that was for rehab as well. So 30 to him and 30 for rehab.
Well, so I mean, it was rehab, like, you know, rehab. It was also paying the mortgage because we had a squatter in there for 9 months.
Oh, okay, yeah, and you've been paying the mortgage for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another 24,000. That's that 30 that you're talking about. And how much towards renovations?
I would have to see what all the numbers. I don't. I
Just
haven't
in general.
seen.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, like, have you already put in 10,000 or 40,000 or 50,000?
No, it was probably, it was like 10,000. Yeah, when we first got it, we put in some money to fix it up to rent it.
Okay, perfect. And so now the pictures I'm seeing on Zillow are not a good representation of how they look. It looks now. Is that correct?
No, those pictures are how it looks now. A realtor that we hired to help us list it took those pictures.
Okay, so I think you're a victim of trying to make this place too nice, because it's not bad the way I'm seeing it.
Yeah, she sent me some pictures over, and I can send them over to you when we get off the phone.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not brutal. It's rentable. Would you say it's rentable? I think it is.
Well, the realtor said we would need to put in, you know, probably like put in some money to make it rentable.
Okay, so it's not rentable at this point. Is it on septic? Is that or is it on regular? I just see a pipe in the backyard, so I didn't know if it's septic or not.
Yeah, I don't know. And I need to find out about the AC unit. Like, if there was one, there's not one now.
Okay.
Like, the AC unit might have been stolen.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Oh, no.
Amy, I'm so sorry you're dealing with this, but let's see. I mean, if we can pick this thing apart and see if we can get at least get your name out of it and not have to deal with it anymore. I would love to have the owner's information, and if you can get the login for the mortgage portal, just so we can see exactly where we're at now, that would be awesome. Because sometimes, I'll be honest, I bought a house, nothing down, in the same kind of situation, just because the owner didn't want to deal with the renters that were in there because they kept on, they were late every single month. And it just took probably a 10-minute conversation to fix everything. And so sometimes you get so frustrated and you're embarrassed and all that stuff that it's hard to just kind of talk the facts out a little bit. And now, are your partners good walking away as well?
So they're willing to walk away.
Okay.
So one of them said, because I said I'm not putting any more money into it
Right.
under our partnership, because these partners I barely knew. I mean, the partnership changed over the past couple of years, and so, but they've been total assholes and pieces of shit, and
Okay.
cost has been the reason it's been shitty. So
Okay.
I'm gonna move forward. Like, if I find somebody to help me, I am willing to hold on to it and fix it, but I don't want them involved.
Okay. So
So
do me a favor. I'm going to, Toby's going to send you my email. Can you put together, and a lot of times you can just vomit this all into chat GTP and just explain everything. But I need everybody's phone number, everybody's name, what they feel like they, what part they are playing in this whole thing. And then let me get on the phone. And this is a perfect time to do it because the next couple of days is kind of mellow. And so with the holidays, so maybe I can sneak in there and chat with everybody and see if we can figure out a way to, and I'll be completely frank. The fact that you're willing to walk away is what makes it motivating for me. This is nothing I will put any money into because it exactly why you're saying you've got too many people involved. Everybody's freaking out. The bottom line is the owner still owns it. And his responsibility is number one, because the bank thinks that he owns it. And so he's got all the power. So, I can remind him that he got 30 grand up front and maybe come in and structure a different deal. Because what I do is I put it into a trust, and that makes everything a lot easier. So when you say it was subject to, was it subject to with the bank, or just you guys were chatting and you guys came up with your own way of doing things? That's what it sounds like to me.
It's a great question. Like, we use the kind of sub to, contract and methodologies that Pace Morby teaches.
Okay. And but it was your first one. So you were kind of just taking bits and pieces of what you knew and trying to make it work, right? Which is completely normal, and I've done it, so I know where you're at. I totally get it.
Yeah.
And Amy, where do you live? Are you in KC or are you somewhere else?
No, I'm in North Carolina now.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is 100% a mess, but I kind of like to clean up messes, and so I won't. There's not going to be anything that I'm charging anybody for. But if everybody's willing to walk away, I'm willing to come in and take it over. But as long as everybody understands that I'm not the guy that's coming in with the money and saving the day with money, because there's so many other ways to save the day than to pay everybody and get everybody whole. Everybody's going to have to take a bath on this one because mistakes were made, and you can't make a mistake without the penalty. And so I'll be completely straight up on all of it. And at any point where I see that it's not worth it, I'll let you know, and I won't surprise you and just ghost you. So that's kind of the benefit of me, is I'm going to be completely straight up with you guys. But if your partners are having a rough time communicating with you, and it's exactly what it looks like. Just when you're saying, and then 9 months went by and this didn't happen, and then another 9 months went by and this didn't happen. I get it. I get what's going on. So I'm more than happy to help, but I just need as much information as I can get.
No problem. I can do all of that. Send me your email and I'll send all that to you this afternoon.
Okay, and the phone number that ends with 9803 is that your cell?
No, that's That's Toby's cell.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. That is Toby's number. Sorry, Toby. Okay, yeah. Send me as much information as you can, and I'll and Toby, you can send her my email. I'll put it in your text right now.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, no, I have 2 phones, guys. So yeah, there's 2 different numbers.
Yeah.
Most drug dealers do have 2 numbers. That's smart. I think you're
Yeah.
smart.
He's a character.
Sorry, what was your
Yeah,
my name
Trent.
is my name is Trent Kamerman.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get your contact information too.
Yeah, I'll send it over to you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, both of you.
You bet.
And I'll
Hopefully we can make this work.
do as I can.
Okay, Amy, I'll send an email over as soon as I get off the phone with you. I'll text it to you.
Okay, awesome. And then, yeah, I'll get all that together today and send it over.
Okay, awesome. Great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Okay, we'll talk soon.
Right,
Thank
good
you.
stuff. Yeah, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Toby. Like, I think there's definitely the second somebody says they're willing to walk away, I'm like, ding, ding, ding. I can help because I'm not going to pay anything for this. I don't. The dumbest thing in the world. I don't know if you've ever seen 2 people fighting. I don't understand the people that try to break them up. I'm like, how about don't get near the fight? But in this situation, I honestly guarantee that this is just a communication issue. And like the San Antonio one that I had, I didn't tell her this, but she wanted out because her biggest complaints were, I've got a solar bill of $100 a month. I've got a soft water bill of $25 a month. And my renters will never pay on the 1st of the month. And it kills me every time. They always pay on the 6th. And then she's like, and it's driving me nuts. I want to evict them, but I don't live there anymore. And so the whole process, and I said, I can come in and fix it all. And she's like, I'll give you that. You can just take it over. If you take over all the responsibilities, I'm like, done, no problem. Hey, I heard you're having a rough time paying on the 1st of the month. Tell me what's going on. And they're like, oh, well, we get paid on the 10th and the 26th of every month. And so we never have enough money on the 1st. And I'm like, okay, how about you want to split payments each month and you can do it half and half? They're like, are you serious? We can do that? I said, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And they stayed, and now he's my manager. I rented it out to new people, and he helps me out. He's my boots on the ground. He's totally great. It's one of those things that everybody, and we do it too. We're guilty of it. Everybody assumes what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of asking and finding out. And so with this one, first of all, the owner of the loan is like, hey, I don't want to be on the hook for this loan. The loan's $1,000 a month. It's not like it's $4,000 or $5,000 a month. Very doable. If we come in and talk to him and settle him down, I guarantee he hasn't spent a dime on lawyers because it's not worth it. So he's just trying to posture. I've got to see contracts and everything just to understand what they did. But more than likely what they did is they came in and they said, hey, we'll take over your loan. And they put together kind of a whimsical contract because they didn't do a subject to contract or the bank would be involved. And the bank's not involved. And so this is very fixable, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it really piqued my interest. I seen the post, and I seen a few people post some comments in there, and I posted in there. I started putting, information that I know about, you should put it into a trust and this and that. And somebody was like, well, he still didn't make the payments and this and that. I said, well, if it was structured correctly, the right way in the beginning, and then you have 2 or 3 people that are involved with all this, well, obviously, whoever put all this together did not know what they were doing, and pulled 2 other people in and said, hey guys, let's do this. And
yeah, well, everybody needs help all along the way. They're like, oh, somebody's got to help us. We need money. It's not a money thing. Yeah, and the pictures you saw, does it look as what I'm seeing in the PropStream right here?
She sent them to me because we were on live here, so I wasn't able. I got to go back in and I can.
Okay. Yeah, send those to me through my email as well. I'll build a whole profile for her and this property. But again, I'm not hating this house. It's not hammered. It's not studs. It's not
No,
you know,
it's not. I
there's
mean,
not
it
a
looks
whole
like
feeling of mold or anything. So we're kind of okay. The back air needs a lot of help. And do you see those pipes? That usually is an indication of septic. They might have been just trying to build something else back there. I don't know. But overall, pretty solid. If they put 30 grand down, I'm dying to know what the mortgage is now. That's my big one. Because it's a 3.05 interest rate. And the guy's already been given $30,000, so he can't ask for more.
Yeah.
He's honestly the one that's going to be making the decision. They don't really. I mean, if they did have a default clause where if they didn't pay for 3 months, then they lose it. Which more than
Can
likely.
you share your screen, Trent?
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Thank you.
Marilyn
Yeah, I know.
yells at me for that.
I heard them on Richard's side talking about structuring things a little differently now too, talking about having I think about 2 months of mortgage payments in escrow in case and when that does happen.
Well, I think it all depends on the deal. I don't think that's a standard. I think that's sometimes just to make people happy. You just say, hey, you know, here's proof. You got, you know, you can have this account. Again, the bottom line is make the payments and you're good to go. You know, when you stop making the payments.
Just make them feel more secure and say like, hey, look, there's like 2-3 months of, you know, mortgage.
No,
sitting
absolutely.
here.
Yeah, it's definitely something you can do. I don't suggest it because I don't want that money tied up.
Yeah.
Because I am going to make the mortgage payments. It's not even a question. Like that's.
Yeah. I mean, just to make some people secure. I mean, I was calling yesterday on some Dallas properties for seller financing. I found a list of properties that are for sale under seller finance, and I'm talking to realtors, and they're bringing up, you know, subject to, oh, well, they had already did that and this and that, and we're worried about due on sale clause, and you know, they're bringing all these objections, you know, up to me, and I'm like, yeah, well, if you have everything structured right and have it put in a trust, and there's just certain things that you don't have to be concerned about if you structure everything correctly. And he's like,
Well,
yeah, he's like, yeah, you know what you're talking about and this and that, and you know, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Well, here's the bottom line is 95% of the people don't know what they're talking about. And they're throwing out stuff that is usually terminology's wrong. Because calling a mortgage acquisition a sub-2 is not correct at all. And everybody says it. And it drives me bananas because the sub-2 involves the bank. So the bank is part of that. And that's the mortgage takeover is totally different if you're doing it through a trust. So we got possibilities here. I'd love to help her out, but more importantly, I'd love to make sure that this is a good deal. And so we'll see.
I'll be waiting for your $30,000 check. You're gonna cut me.
I will tell you straight up, there is nothing in this deal as far as assignment fees or anything. This is me helping out somebody, and if it ends up being cool, then then we'll see. But don't expect anything at all. I mean, and if you're expecting something, I'll just bail because it's not something I'm going to pay. But I'm always straight up with people about that stuff.
Just like I said, I came across it, I seen it, and I was like, well, let's see if there's something that we can do to help.
Well, and the education that everybody else is going to get in here, I think is massively valuable because number one, don't do deals with people you don't know ever. Like there's no reason to. That's number one rule. And then money doesn't solve all the problems. That's rule number two, because they're just throwing money at things. Well, we got another 30,000. We got another private money guy. Get a renter in there and say, hey, sorry, this place is not beautiful, but I'm going to cut the rent for you. So now you've got 90% of the rent instead of 100% of the rent. There's a million ways to make this better.
Yeah.
Nobody lives in KC probably that is doing this, and nobody has boots on the ground that is helping. So again, you can call anybody. You can get a property manager in there. You get somebody that knows what's going on. Then you can solve this problem. But let's see. As of now, it's got possibilities. In no way, shape, or form am I saying this is a done deal. Like, oh yeah, I can fix this. I need to know everything.
No.
And as long as all those guys that have put in their money realize that money is vaporized,
Mm-hmm.
then we're good. Because if they just want this monkey off their back, we can work something out.
Yeah, I figured it's a good learning tool for us too, for all of us.
Absolutely. Well,
That's
the
why I
main
was-
guy, yeah, the main guy we want to talk to is the guy that owns that LLC.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let's see if we can do something and help out some way, shape, or form. And
Look at this. Here's something else. He's no dummy. He's got 100 properties. The guy that owns this. Okay, so he's no dummy. And the second you think he's a dummy, you're gonna get rocked. So there's a lot of little things we got to uncover. This might be a dead end completely. We might be like, okay, well, we're screwed. But maybe I call this guy. The way I look at this is an opportunity. Hey, I'm coming in to fix this, but I want to get to know Mr. LLC for Kansas City. I want to know you.
yeah, exactly.
That's where the value. That's where the value is. He's got 100 proproperties. I've got a property management company that I represent. That's part of my family. Now I get a hold of him. I make him a client for them. Like there's a million good things that could come from this. So
yeah, once you can connect with him and get some stuff figured out with him, with the one that she's having an issue with,
right,
you can come turn the corner and be like, hey, what else you got going on? What are the properties that you don't
if
want?
we solve his problem, he loves us. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
so there might not be money involved there. I'm a long-term guy. I'm looking 10 miles down the road.
Exactly.
There's something else. So we'll see what we can do. But thanks for bringing it. I mean, that's a good education. I think it's good for everybody to hear.
Yeah, no problem, Trent. Thanks for helping out. I'll get your email sent over to her, and then
cool. Yeah, and you can send her my phone number too. That's no problem. What's her last name? Do you know?
Amy has to be. It's HAASTEABY.
Has to be. Okay. And that's the other thing. We will make sure that we vet her as well. I got to see if what she is saying is true. Amy has to be. Nothing comes up. Okay, we'll figure it out. Is that right? HAASTEBY?
STEABY.
STEABY.
I found her on Pace's Creative Finance Facebook page. That's where I found her. She just wasn't on Facebook. She was on his page.
Okay, I think we found her. Oh, she's a yeah, that's cool. So she does planet friendly scalable growth. Okay. Good. Okay, so we got her. I'll put that into my notes. All right, cool.
Hey, don't call me a drug dealer in front of a client again.
It just builds your credibility.
It's like, yeah, all drug dealers have 2 phones.
They're like, oh, he's a businessman. Yeah, I want to work with him. I'm just trying to give you credibility. I said it's just a good idea to have those. I didn't say that you were one. You're the one who said you were one. All right. You're out of control. Hey, thanks. That's an interesting one. So we love those things. Guys, anybody that has anything that you come across like that, let's be problem solvers.
That's what we're supposed to do. That's who we're supposed to be.
Yep. And you're well on your way on this one. Okay, we'll see what happens. Thanks, bro.
All right, Trent. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Later. See ya.
Hey, Trent.
Now you're up. You were first on stage and like last to get to. Oh, we're done for the day too. Sorry.
I'm feeling old and decrepit right now.
Well, that's what you should be feeling. You got that all right.
Yeah. I
How
know
old are
that's
you?
what I'm 79 and a half.
And a half. I didn't think you still counted the halves. As
Well,
79.
at this point, you go you count every day, actually.
Hey, you got plenty of time. My mom's 91. She's still
But
very
But
strong.
I did 35 push-ups this morning, so I'm improving that a little bit.
Yeah, you're insane.
Okay, Trent, in your DMs, I put the refreshment of that property in Nogales,
Okay.
472, because we got a counter offer
Oh,
on that, and she's knocked 50 grand off the price.
well, of course she did, because it's not worth what they were asking. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Yep.
Okay. That's not the one, right?
Yes, that
Oh, is
is
it
the
this
one. Yes, that is the one.
Oh, wait, you gave me a different one yesterday. I looked at this one when we were trying to find comps. Wait a minute. Is this? Let me look.
What's the address on that?
472. What you put in the?
Yeah, West Walnut. That's it.
Okay. What did I could have
I don't
sworn I
know
saw
what you're
one.
doing.
Remember the one that I saw had a wall that. It
Oh,
was kinda off.
that was in the back. Yeah, it's in the pictures.
Okay. So let me see.
The last one.
No. Okay, maybe I looked at something different. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I did. Somehow I looked at a different one, and I was using this one as a reference of one that was kind of a comp in the area. Yeah, okay, so she's down to 400?
400, so that is her, yeah. So that was a very brief conversation. And I said I'd try to get back to her. So I went on Wholesale. By the way, Wholesale Atlas is working for me. I don't know what other.
Oh, good. It's working.
It's not.
Where'd
But
you go?
I put this in Wholesale Atlas, and then I put, at 400K, 30,000 down with a 10-year balloon and 2,200 in rents and so forth. And it looks like it does cash flow like that, and with the entry fee also.
Okay. Something. Okay, I'm freaking out. I don't know which one I looked at. Hold on, just 1 second. The one that I looked at with you, I could have sworn the first picture was just a wall that we couldn't really see anything behind it. Okay, am I nuts?
I don't know what you're doing. I just don't know.
Well, I'm 71, so and
all right. Yeah. By the way, Zillow has it at this estimate at 410, but the range is from 390 to 431.
Well, and those estimates are nada. They don't matter.
Well, I'm just saying that for a conversation's sake here. So, would you want to think about possibly countering it at what?
Well, here we are. So you're saying that she knocked it down to 400, yeah?
Yep.
Still doesn't cash flow, am I right? Because
wait a minute. Let's. So I put in 400K, and I put. I bumped it up 30,000 down, but the rents are the same. 2,200.
We're basing on cash flow, right? I mean, we're just doing cash flow right now. So
okay, 2,200. And then if you do a quarter of the rent payment to seller, 550 would cash flow.
Okay, hold on. Are we doing seller finance?
Yes.
And they're okay with seller finance?
Well, no, I'm just saying that that's now we can pivot to seller finance because
Okay,
they,
I see what you're saying. So we're going to come back to them and say, hey, thanks so much for the $400,000 offer.
yeah.
We've done our numbers, which 2,200, and we still are going to lose $1,300 a month.
Wait a minute, but if that's 550 is 25%, right?
Yep,
to
yep, yep.
the-
Hold on 2 seconds. I'm taking a little bit of a step back in what we're
All right.
negotiating.
All right.
So you're going to go back to her and say, "Hey, that's awesome. 400 a month. I mean, 400,000. I appreciate you're dropping it for at 50,000. But as an investor, I'm looking to make money monthly. So if I buy this cash, it's going to lose $1,300 a month, right?
Right. Right.
So that's when I'm going to pivot. That's when you're going to pivot and say, I can get you that offer price of 400,000, and let's see if we can. We'll do a down payment of 20,000, which is 5%, right? On our 2,200, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to give them $500 a month.
Just a sec. So, are you doing?
Now we're doing seller finance.
Are you doing $20,000 down?
5%. Yep.
Okay, I got that at 4. Okay, it's 5%, and then and that would be paying to seller 550.
Yep. 500.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hit that off. There's 0, and so you got a 31% cash on cash.
48 or 43.83%. What are we changing? What are your property taxes that you're finding?
Well, I'm just taking right off of Wholesale outlets. $95 a month property tax, insurance $188.
Yeah, let's
No,
see
no HOA, obviously.
So property tax is $240. That's that makes more sense, and $150 for insurance. So let's change this to $240, and I like $200 for insurance. Just overestimate. Okay, but we're still $820 we'll make a month, and then we're at a COC of 36.79%. Yeah, we can do that, but the key is you're going to have to talk him into it.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wish I could figure out which one I looked at yesterday with you that I did mistakenly, because I hated it, and I didn't want to tell you because I know it makes you cry. And so that's the one I looked at.
I would appreciate the ability to cry. I haven't done it in a long time. So if you can do that.
This is the one I thought we were looking at.
Let's see. I don't know where you're getting that. What's the address?
It's the next door neighbor. It's
the next door neighbor. All right.
475.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
But I can make you cry.
Okay, so the baseline then. So you're pumping why are you pumping the property tax up?
Because that's what I'm going to be $100.
So how much are you saying?
I think it's like 268 is what it said on Zillow.
Okay, and the insurance would be what?
Let's say 200. So
okay,
is it this one?
That looks like it from afar. There you go. Right.
Holy air conditioners. What the heck? Okay, they must have fixed that.
Oh, that's not on Zillow. I don't know where you're getting that.
That's on that's from June 2022.
Okay, that's not a recent.
Oh yeah, they're still they kind of hit them. Those ACs are still up there. See how they did it?
Just a second. Oh yeah. I see. Yeah.
Sneaky.
Yeah. Okay, so then boom, property insurance, property taxes and insurance.
Yeah.
The basis of $400K, $20,000 down payment. Rents haven't changed at $2,200. 10-year balloon. That's what I have. Okay, and So what are you getting 25.86 on cash?
I'm getting 36 or I'm 25 on
About,
the payment to buyer, or which one? The COC. I get 36.
Cash on cash return, I have 25%. Entry fee at 36,750.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to beat you up on: is you're overanalyzing.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. We know it's a good deal if we can get it at $500 a month because it rents for $820. Those are the numbers you care about.
All right. No,
So,
that's the reason I come up here. Yeah.
Yeah, is to get slapped around a little bit.
Okay.
So what I would do though, I would definitely, yeah. I mean, if they come down to 400, don't go above 400. Don't overoffer.
Oh no, no. I
The other thing I want you to do is, and I can help, is let's try to find pad split people in Nogales, and there's got to be a gazillion of them. The other thing I like to check is there a local? I mean, is there a bus close by?
Oh, okay.
Because if you have it, if there's a bus stop really close by that people can walk to,
yeah, it's centrally located. That's, if you read the thing about it, that's one thing about it. It's right in the center of yeah.
Yeah, but we got to see if there's a bus station.
Got it. Okay. All right. You know, I think I just have a conversation with her and get kind of brutal about the forever tenants that have been in there, because legally, whoever buys it is gonna probably want to jettison them ASAP.
Well, and that's not legally. That's they get to decide one way or the other if they want to keep them or get rid of them. It's not
but that's what I mean. Whoever takes possession of the property is going to have it's going to make decisions on it based on what makes sense financially for them.
Yep. Well, and I mean, here's your. I mean, you got a high school right there, so teachers or anybody at the school. I'm just trying to see. I don't see. Sometimes you can see bus routes, but I'm not seeing them here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it'd be great. So you want to find somebody in Nogales that is looking for pad splits as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So and then there's probably a good conversation piece is there's certain amount of money that's going to have to be put into it for the flooring and
oh yeah, there's massive amounts of you're going to tell them that there's about $100,000 in renovations that need to happen, especially with the air conditioners the way they are. I'm not sure if those are legal. Those air conditioners, just so you guys understand, they're called swamp coolers. Anybody who lives in the desert knows about swamp coolers. All it is there's 4 pads inside those things. There's a water system that just drips over water, and then there's a fan inside. So all it's doing is just taking the cooler air and just shoving it. So it's not.
Okay, I grew up in Sacramento, California, which is like right where Stephen Gloat is. And I in the 50s, so you would walk down the street and you'd hear this hum from the street of those air conditioners. It was actually a very soothing, kind of hypnotic thing. Yeah,
you couldn't make it down the street without falling asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, give it a go. And we got to find you a pad split buyer in that area.
Okay.
But if you get that under seller finance, you're good to go. And you know they own it outright?
Yeah, that's what she said. Okay. And I don't see in Wholesale Atlas any loan. I don't see in batch leads any loan.
Okay, and I'll check real quick in prop. It looks like I just like that you said that's what she said. So that makes me.
I can blame her. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right. Yep, I see the same thing. So, but these guys own other properties too in the area.
Yeah. What, 4 or 5 others, something like that.
Yep, 5 more.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if they'll do it. That'll be great.
So,
that's working.
before I jump off the stage, this thing with school and this gig you're into, would that mean that this Discord would basically disband and we would go over to school?
I think it will slowly disband. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to knock it off fast. I'm loyal to you guys because you've been loyal to me, and so we'll keep this going. And then we're going to slowly move over. But we want to move over to school because you guys can make money. And anybody you bring over to school, you get $25 each month. It's not just hey, here's $25. Thanks for bringing me somebody. I'm going to let you get it each month, and nobody lets you.
So that's built into the architecture of school, whereas it's not built in. It's not built into Discord.
Right, exactly. And so that way, because I've been racking my brain trying to figure out a way to make you guys money, because I was thinking, oh, well, we do bird dogging and give you $100, but this is way better because the sky's the limit. You bring 20 people, you're killing it.
It's going to be very interesting to go along for the ride here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Trent.
All righty, guys. Thanks. All right, guys. Let's see. All right, Marcelo.
Hey, Trent. What's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Good, good. I think I may have over-offered on something that.
Let's see. You can always change your offer.
Well, I used Buy Box
Cartel. Wait, that's a shocker. Buy Box Cartel over-offered? What?
Yeah, because I mean, well, the one that I brought up yesterday to you, the numbers were different too, and I'm like, wow, I guess Buy Box Cartel normally over-offers. Right, anyways, even when they over-offer, or they have buyers for that, or
I don't get it, to tell you the truth, but I honestly think their whole idea is offer so much that they can't say no.
Yeah.
And so I'm not that way.
That puts you in a situation, you know.
Well, yeah, you're overpaying. But I think that they feel like, hey, but I got the deal. I'm like, okay, well, you got a bad deal. I like to negotiate. So I do completely the opposite. I give the very bare minimum of what I think. Richard says many cash deals. Let's see. They're fans of over offer, I think you meant. You have to put ice on them to really make them decent. Richard has said many cash deals don't work for them. So the reason many of their cash deals fail is due to the overoffer. I totally agree.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably why he doesn't like cash deals at all. He always talks down on them.
The first two lines are about, okay, gotcha. Marco usually has a hard time texting, and so I thought he was talking about this, and then that was the swamp cooler talk. Got it.
So this one's a multi-family. Let me put the address on the chat, but the realtor replied to it. He wants like proof of funds and to know if I have a realtor of my own. And
yeah, they always will. The first thing in all of that is do your best to not get offended by it.
No, I mean,
because a lot of people are like, what, they don't believe me? And it's like, don't.
A lot of times is them just screening to see if it's an actual buyer or you know, a 15-year-old from like hold my hand trying to
exactly
whatever, you know?
Like, you'd be surprised, nobody has ever asked me for proof of funds when I'm doing it, and if they do, I go, are you kidding me? And they're like, what? And I said, do you not want me to buy your deal? Is that what you're telling me? Because I'm not going to play that game. And they're like, oh, okay, no problem. They're looking for confidence.
Yeah, and he said, how many assets do you currently have under management? Do you have 6 months in reserves to cover the cost of maintenance? Can you send proof of fund? He's asking for all these. I guess he's getting a lot of, you know,
like wholesalers that are just lowballing.
Exactly. So he wants to screen, you know, like
well,
if I'm one of those.
And you can just attack that. Say, oh, it sounds like you're getting a lot of wholesalers lowballing. All you have to say.
Yeah. But I think I may have overoffered. I put the address there on the chat, 4702 Mercado Drive. It's in Florida. Basically, what Buy Box Cartel spit out was pay their commission in full and put 41 grand in their pocket to take over the debt.
Pay their commission in full? Who's saying that?
Well, it says to pay their commission, and put 41 grand. I mean, that's
insane. No, and here's the reason that's insane is because the seller has the contract with the realtor. You don't have a contract with a realtor. Cool property. Oh, it's on propane too, so. Okay, so no, it's yeah, when you can get it, wow, those are actually kind of small tanks for what you're looking at. But okay, nothing inside. Oh, here we go. Inside, okay, all renovated. A little bit dated, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Are they using these as Airbnbs right now?
I don't know, but it meant I didn't ask, but it did. I think it did mention. I was looking at Realtor.com because Zillow didn't show like that it's even listed. But
okay, is this the right one? I'm on Zillow.
yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
I think it said like different options, like you can use it for short-term rental in the description, but I didn't ask if that's what.
Yeah, because here's the difference. You can tell like something like this when they stage it. Like this is very Airbnb. Like
yeah.
This is I live there. I've got my fruits hanging up here. I've got this is very lived in.
Yeah.
And so they're all different. Looks like there's long term, there's short term. I have short term. It's kind of a pain, but it's Florida. So the other thing you want to know is where in Florida. But let's go right to.
It's not a touristy destination.
Okay, but it's golf probably. I'm sure.
I don't think Airbnb. I mean, Airbnbs are not as popular anymore.
They are. They're tremendously successful and yeah.
The right areas though.
I don't love to base everything on that. Okay, so in this neighborhood, we just had one sell for 160, 137, 139. Okay, so these are all in the hundreds, and this one, granted, it's a fourplex, right? But they jumped up to 624. Trying to see if there's anything even across the street. There's one for 406, 239. Let's just look at these real quick. These are ones that sold. Okay, so the spot you're looking at is pretty expensive, and so Buy Box probably made it even more expensive. What did they offer?
To take over the debt plus 42 grand, I think. Oh crap! I just closed the tab.
Okay, let's check out their debt and see what it is.
I think they owed a lot too, like they owed. Yeah, X-Leads is actually a little behind on the amount that they owe compared to PropStream, but it showed 515, 257 is the estimated balance. It may be less than that. It's normally the case when I compared it to PropStream.
And whenever we can get a mortgage statement, that's so when people fire at you, like I need your proof of funds, I need this, and say, oh, cool, I need a seller's disclosure, which is a pain in the butt for the realtor, and I need the latest mortgage statement.
Seller's disclosures, like the seller stating what's wrong with the property, if anything.
Exactly. Yep. And say, well, I can't move forward without a seller's disclosure, so please tell me that. Okay. I don't know. This is not one for you or anybody that wants it. It's 7% interest. It's a $3,400 a month.
Yeah, I see that.
They still have 514 owed on it. I mean, they're kind of upside down on this one. I don't love this. What are the rents? Let's see if I can love it. They said to offer $40,000 on this place.
like 42, I think it was.
That is insane. Why would anybody do that?
Yeah, 41,000.
41 on a 7% interest. And let's see
Yeah.
if it even covers the rents. So let's see. Does it say what the rents are? Okay, it doesn't say rents. Let's just do a quick. So, oh, it's a triplex. It's not even a fourplex. They're spacious 4-1, a 4-2, a 2-2, and a 2-1. Okay, what we got to find out rents real quick. Let's see. Yeah, guys, I love those guys over at Hold My Hand Wholesale, but that buy box is just, it makes it impossible to do any kind of negotiation.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to use the calculator myself versus relying on the software because it's not
Or just get a Wholesale Atlas and make your life 10 times easier. Okay, 1640 per bedroom, 205 per bedroom. So let's basic. Okay, here we go. That's the same 72. So let's call it 1200 each one, just to underestimate. This is the 2 because it doesn't show the 2, the 1. So the 2-1's 1390. So let's say they're all 1200 just for let's see. Okay, so 3600, let's say, worst case scenario. And your payment is 3400. And Buy Box is saying, yeah, give those guys 40 grand and take over their 7% interest rate, and you would be cash flowing absolutely nothing. There's no chance. You're going to be losing money every month. Yeah, horrible. Yeah, this is not anything you want to even get near. It is no bueno. So what we'd need, like even HUD says that they could get 2,400 if that's the fact. It isn't, because that's only one place would get that. I mean, you need rents to be 2,400 each to even make this like cash flow for you. And it won't come up on Atlas because it's a, let me see, maybe it will. Because it's a triplex and it doesn't do multifamily yet. Oh, wait. I'm lying to you. Yeah, so, I mean, as far as a mortgage takeover, no thanks. It's off market, so, yeah, I don't see it. Are they selling them separately or no?
not that I know of.
Because this has it as number 1 is 235,000.
Oh, okay. I guess they're just trying to get rid of them however
whatever it takes.
they can because it's been on market 76 days.
So what I would do is, if you want to pursue it, I would tell them, I mean, you come in and offer 500,000, they can't even say yes to that because they owe more than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't think it's just not.
Yeah.
Have you called them already and talked to them?
Yesterday. Yeah.
What they say? What's their reason for selling?
I mean, I didn't ask, to be honest. I didn't know. I was just,
that's the only thing to ask.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most important thing to ask. Want me to call on it just for fun, just to give you an idea of how to work these guys? It's a good example of one that's, I mean, they're so overpriced, it's not even funny. What number did you call?
The agent's name is Clinton Davis, and his number is I can't even find it anymore.
Clinton Davis. Looks like he's not afraid of a good buffet. That's terrible. That's a guy in a glass house throwing stones. Clinton Davis, Sebring. Let's see if that's his info. Where'd you get his phone number?
It's one of these softwares. I'm not even sure. I think it was from X Leads.
Let me call him, and I'm gonna run him through the ringer just a tiny bit, just to see what's up. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So this is kind of a case of one that is just so overpriced. Hey Tyrell, can you mute? I'm hearing your soap opera that you're watching.
Sorry.
Hey, this is Clinton Davis.
Oh, it said on his message he's at the buffet. Really, seriously, like I have room to talk. That's rude. I'm such a jerk. Yeah, more than anything, I just want to see what he's thinking on this one. And the beauty is rooms like this and that color and that color, you can say, yeah, so it looks like it's going to need a full paint job.
Clinton Davis with Paris.
So that's a great way to knock the price down and say, well, I'm going to have to paint that whole place. And in their eyes, they're like, no, it looks pretty. I'm like, no, I can't. Yeah, these are terrible.
Hello, this is Clinton.
Hey, Clinton, how you doing? I'm calling about, let me get the address real quick, the 4702 Mercado.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
You know, I'm searching everywhere to see what the rents are in that area, and I see that you got a 2-1, and you got a 2-2, and you got the 3-2. Is the 3-2 the one that looks like it's kind of already rented with somebody living there?
So there's the 2-2 is rented.
Okay.
The 2-1 is vacant. That was owner occupied, and then the 4-2 was
it's a 4-2. Okay.
Was Airbnb.
Oh, okay. And that's
they're looking for a long-term tenant now.
Is that the pastel-y one that's got the horrible Easter egg colors all over?
Yes, I believe. So technically, they all kind of have those colors.
They all have the Easter motif.
Yeah, they all kind of have odd coloration.
Okay.
So,
well, the 2-2, what's it rent for right now?
So it's not rented currently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So a couple of months ago, when I put it on the market, just after I put it on the market, the owner moved out of the middle unit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so everything's vacant right now.
Yeah, except for the 2-2 on the right hand side.
Oh, gotcha. And what's the rent on that one?
This one's at $14.25.
Oh, no way. Okay, so it's really low.
Yeah.
How?
I think you could probably get somebody in the wheelhouse of 1,500.
Yeah, but still, like if we go 1,500 all across the board, I mean, what do you think the whole thing rents out for? I'm just trying to justify the price.
Yeah. So with these, it's kind of a weird one because it's not technically multifamily, but it is multifamily. So you can you get residential lending on like small multi-unit. It's a weird niche because so I would figure somewhere in the range of like 1,800 to 2,000 on the 4.2, depending upon how aggressive you need to get somebody in there.
Okay.
The 2.1, just so you know, the 2.1 can be converted back to a 2.2, and that would be the first thing I did if I bought it.
Yeah, I don't want to put more money at that price. I wouldn't want to put. I would want it to be turnkey because, I mean, I'm looking around. Your comps aren't even close to 624 in the area. Has it been on for a while? I didn't even look at that.
No, I think it's been up a couple months. Like probably in the wheelhouse of 3 months. I mean.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's standard. I mean, everything's on the market 90 days at this point.
Yeah. You getting a lot of interest or no?
I mean, everybody's always interested in real estate.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's interested in it can buy it.
Of course. Yeah, that's a good. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, so everybody's always interested.
Yeah.
You know, and so I mean, it's just weeding it out. So the reason that I say that about that, so all the plumbing is still in place in that second bathroom.
Okay.
And so it's not like you've got to go and run new water lines and everything. It's hey, just go put a tub back in, go put a vanity and a toilet back in, and you should be good to go.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so it's not a full construction. It's just grab yourself.
Correct. It's all still there from the original layout. What happened? So I sold this originally, not originally. I sold it to this current owner, and I represented the previous sellers.
Oh, cool.
And
so this
so
place.
she got it in 2017. It was completely, a complete gut job. She redid everything. And so, but when she redid it, she goes, I left all the plumbing in there, but I was living in the middle unit and I didn't want a second bathroom because I lived by myself. I wanted a bigger laundry room. So she turned it into a laundry area. The other laundry area is right next to it. So in the closet, as you come in the door, and would have headed to the second bathroom. So that's why I was like, if you've got a crew of people, you may be able to do that for $5 to $7 grand if you do it, depending upon what materials you use and how cheap your guys are. You know what I mean? So,
absolutely. Okay, well, let me ask you this then. So total rents for all three, we're looking about 3,500 maybe.
Probably conservatively. I know that I always like to shoot low just because.
Me too.
Yeah. The last thing you want to do is get in there.
I like surprises, but not bad ones. Yeah. Heck yeah.
So, I would think that you could probably figure 14 and 18 to 2. And obviously with the plan of you bump them up 50 or $100, after the first year you get them in there.
Sure.
And then, And
okay.
I wouldn't go any higher than 1,600 on those 2.2s based off everything that I can see around here.
Okay. And with those numbers, I'm looking at it. I mean, first of all, it looks like you sold it back in 24 deal.
Yeah, well, you do have to consider whether you
don't.
you hire a realtor or not.
No,
Well,
I
okay,
won't.
listen.
But here, I'm going to send you a text, and I'll give you that offer. You'll know who I am. So if it gets down to that point,
I got you. I mean, you're obviously in business, trying to do business.
100%. I'm investing.
Yeah. So
I'll never
I
step
get
foot.
you.
I'll never step foot in this place. So it's one of those things where I just need to make sure it cash flows.
No, and I totally understand. Basically, what I was trying to get at was, obviously, it's got to make some financial sense for her. She's got a contract with me.
Not true. Like I bought probably 40 houses that I didn't pay them anything because the motivation was I don't want to pay $3,000 a month again this month because I can't afford it.
Yeah.
So that's what I consider.
No, believe me, I get where you're coming from.
Okay,
I've
cool.
Watched all the Pace Morby stuff.
Sure.
I pay attention to all different kinds of ways that people are moving.
Well, do you have anything else that is kind of like what since you understand it all? Is there anything else that would fit what I'm looking for? Like cash flow is great.
The only thing that I have one up apartment.
Okay.
That I have. I'm trying to remember the exact address. But they bought it 2 years ago. It's got a new roof.
Okay. What's the address?
Drain field. It's a 3-1. I'm trying to remember the exact address off the top of my head.
Okay, no worries. Sorry.
Just a second. That one's more likely that they, just because they don't have. I mean, even if I chop my agent comp on the other one, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's still a big chunk of change for somebody to have to come up with at random, you know?
Absolutely.
That's why I was saying that. That's okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. Text me. On 58, and what's the street name?
Park. It's a little place, but it's got a steel gun. But it's all pretty clean. It was built no 8 roof on it.
And why are they wanting to sell?
Pastor, and he moved.
Okay,
he had to move for a new job.
Okay, so it's laying vacant right now.
Yes, it's vacant currently, and so it'd be ready for somebody to rent. And the solar that's on it is paid for, but here's the catch with the daggum solar is. Whenever they put the new roof on, and again.
Oh,
some of as you would expect.
Yeah.
With all the panels working, obviously. So, yes, there is a mortgage on that one.
You think somebody coming in and just taking over the mortgage?
You know what I mean?
That I am not a nice guy when it comes right down.
Well, I don't know that that's the case.
You're like, it's a pasture, so I don't want to have to pay for it when I'm dead. So.
Well, no, it's just, I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I think that one's more likely to make work with no money or little to no money.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one, just because the size of the deal, it's just going to make it more easy for somebody to come up with a smaller amount of cash if they did have to do something like that.
Yeah, but you're going to be gentle with them if it's a takeover. They're not going to make any money. Are you going to drop your commission and be a nice guy too?
Well, I mean, I'm going to help a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm eating at the crumbs. I'm eating from the crumbs at the table. Okay, you're the people making money.
No,
so
not true.
I'm the one trying to survive.
Fair enough.
Off the crumbs.
Okay, well,
So,
I'll look into this one, Clinton, too, and check it out. But
take a peek at it. I think they're somewhere in the range of like
yeah, it looks like
230-ish.
yeah, they own 2/3. They have